Hi, my name's Nicola Benedetti and I play the violin, the classical violin, and I began playing when I was 4 years old. I went to a specialist music school when I was 10 and I stayed there for 5 years. After that I went for the Young Musician of the Year competition, which I won. I was about 16, and since then I've been doing a lot of concerts and recordings all over the world. I mean, I'm not sure how much you're really aware of at the age of like 9, 10, 11. I remember, crying over having to practice instead of going to kids' parties and stuff like that. I mean, like just silly things like that, but to be honest, once the kind of initial stages of what do I do were over, then once I got playing, I would always just be in this kind of focused mode and I would be perfectly happy, even from the age of 7 or 8. I mean, my mum always said that I would be able to practice for 2 hours non-stop. There could be nothing that could distract me really from what I was doing, because I obviously found it interesting enough and exciting enough. And I think also my mum always made me feel like, and really made both my sister and I understand that if we wanted to really start to enjoy it and we wanted to do this for the rest of our lives, then you have to put time and dedication into it, and actually to do anything well, there is no easy way around it. I think there's so much of it that is difficult, but you get to actually be taking part in something that's an art every single day, and you get to be creating things all the time, and you get the emotional feeling that real true development through working on something artistic then brings. And I think that's I would say that's the best thing of all. That also you've got to look at it from the point of view of the great composers that I'm playing every day, and great composers of our entire history. They were not just great in music, but they're geniuses of life as we know it. But I think a lot of young people, and a lot of people full stop, they just don't realise how much material and information and knowledge and inspiration people that are writing pop songs get from classical music. And the more you appreciate of what has been, the more you appreciate what you're doing and listening to today. Learning to play well any instrument allows you to be able to then play any type of music, and there aren't many types of music that involve instrumental playing that will be more difficult than playing classical music. I mean, it's just the way it is. That there are I doubt there's any type of music actually that it becomes much more kind of intricate details, and that there are many styles of music that you have to, say, practice one piece of music for 6 hours a day for 6 months, which is sometimes the case with the pieces that we play. So in terms of forcing yourself to really be the best at a certain instrument, to actually have some sort of classical training is always, can only do you good.